Your shirt.
Do you remember when you were a child?
Depends.
Little kid. Like what we call 4th grade, 5th grade.
I lied to myself a lot. I found my weed.
You're just like me. There were a lot of scary things out there.
Oh man, I just got freaked out.
Scary.
Just like Nick.
Scary things.
Out there for a second.
And so let me introduce you to my scary thing.
There you go.
Oh!
You're completely nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do it! Do it! Say it!
Montessori hand jobs, Craig Chonecki.
What are you going to do, Craig? Sign it.
I'm going to start by taking off my clothes.
Take your clothes off. Now I know why he's scared. Calm it down.
Well, I'm not going to take off all my clothes, but I do have one visual aid. This story, because like certain individuals around here are prone to tell stories. This story is a product of fear. The fear of someone freaking hijacking your story. That would be Eric trying to take my story, and I told him, no, that's my fucking shit.
There was a danger there.
Total danger, but now it's over.
Did I steal your story?
So yeah, you threatened to. You threatened to steal my story.
No. Let me preface this. What I told him was this entire fucking story. What I told him was, look, I'm just gonna warn you. If you tell me the story and it's really great, I might steal it and put it in a play.
Chris Frank would never do that.
And put it in a play.
Right.
I might do that.
Don't take my story.
I won't. Now it's yours. This makes it yours.
The title of the story is The Scar, a.k.a. the greatest story ever told.
You're gonna say, oh, I wanted to steal.
So, like, okay, after you graduate with a liberal arts degree,
What's that?
you know, like art history, for instance, you go and you take a job. You go and you take a job that you don't necessarily have an interest in or want to do or any of that stuff. In my case, it was a factory job. I worked at a sheet metal place, specialty welding, metal fabrication, all that jive. So, you know, one day on the job, my foreman, Brad Van Pelt Sr., you know, was blathering, you know, on and on to me, you know, because I was one of the few people in this, you know, shop that he could actually communicate with.
You were submissive enough.
So he was blathering on about the movie The Ghost in the Darkness, and about how he read the book that the movie's based on, and blathering on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You know, as if it was like one of 3 books that he had written in his life, read in his life. Sorry, not written. My bad. So like, you know, so after being like bored to death about hearing about Michael Douglas and this like Louis L'Amour bullshit, whatever, you know, whatever it was. So you know, I continued my day, and I worked in the shipping and receiving department. I was moving these big sheets of metal, and they were oily. And there was 4 sheets of 11 gauge stainless steel, and I had on working man's gloves, and these sheets were oily, and they slipped right the fuck out my hands and sliced through my arm. So basically it was like 4 40-pound, half-inch
razor blades,
saw blades chopping through my arm, and I got this big groovy scar.
Oh, I thought it was my.
You know, there's the big groovy scar. Big groovy scar. Big groovy scar. So, you know, after discovering that I had done that and exclaiming, oh, fuck my arm, I had wandered into the foreman's office again, not to hear more about Ghost in the Darkness, just to, you know, throw my arm on his desk and go, I fucking cut my arm. So, you know, I proceed to start bleeding all over his desk and his damage manuals and this and that, the other. And so, you know, the paramedics come. I end up on a stretcher. I end up in an ambulance. I end up being pumped full of morphine in the ambulance.